Hello and welcome to video 8. We're really sticking with it, which is good, and this time we're going to show how the advanced read-through calculator handles KU page reads. Now, everything up until now we've been talking about sales. Page reads from KU makes things a little bit different, but it's actually not as bad as you might expect. So the first thing we are going to do is take a copy of video 6, not video 7. I don't want the paperback data in there as well. I want to keep these videos fairly simple. Obviously the sheet will quite happily cope. I am trying to talk and think at the same time, which obviously doesn't work. Obviously the sheet will work absolutely perfectly with KU and paperback and audiobook and hardback and ebook all on there. I'm just keeping the examples as simple as I can. So first things to look at. Okay, yes, so we quite critically here need to have the KU per page per page read payout. And as you can see, by default we've got it at 0.0042 cents per page read. Now we can change that. You might find that over time that's changed slightly and you want to increase it if we're very lucky, or decrease it, which seems to be more likely. But what if you accidentally said, oh, I'll put it in as, oh, that's 30 cents, that's much too high? Well, as you can see, the sheet's going to tell you that, saying the expected range is about 0.0039 to 0.005, and you've entered 0.030, and that looks much too high. And by the same token, if you were to get a couple of extra zeros in there, it will tell you that it looks too low. So you still need to be very careful with changing this, because if you do get it wrong, it's going to mess up the numbers completely. Please check, double check and triple check. And if it's in that ballpark, you might not want to change it at all, but that functionality is there. Okay, and now the next bit is that we need to enter the Kindle normalized page count. So we take these back out and we know we need to enter these. Now I am not in KU for anything. I never have been. I went wide before KU even started. So the numbers, exactly where you find these numbers, I'm not 100% sure. I believe that they will be on your KDB dashboard panel. If someone's able to let me know, I'll certainly add a little addendum to this video to explain that. But once you have that normalized page count, you can enter the numbers, and once again I'm going to go for some nice and easy numbers because I don't want to be confusing myself apart from anyone else. So I use 100, 200, 100. So, you know, technically very short books, but you can see there's a doubling there. Book 2 is twice as long as book 1, which means if someone reads all of book 2, you're going to get paid twice as much in the KU model as you would for someone reading all of book 1. And then we need to put in the number of pages read. So I'm going to say 5,000 for book 1, 8,000 for book 2, 4,000 for book 3. Now you'll notice nothing goes red here because we already have this filled in, and you can't change it here. If I try and change it, it will just tell me no, because that's coming from this value up at the top here, which is what we want. Okay, we have our numbers in. We have the payout, and I'm just going to show you one calculation. We'll then break the video for reading the results, but this is one that I wanted to explain. So for interest, it's useful to sometimes know not how many page reads are we dealing with, but how many book read equivalents are we. So in this case we had 5,000 page reads and there are 100 pages, so we can say if we divided 5,000 by 100, which would give us 50, unless my brain is not working, but we'll double check that in a moment. It would say, okay, that we've had that many people have read the entire book. And right down here, all the way down row 61, is KU full book reads. And as it says, it's simply dividing KU reads by pages in the book. So here we can see book 1 had 50 people read it, book 2 40, and book 3 40. Okay, so that is it for this training video, and we'll look at reading the results out of that in the next video.